I still remember that night like a scar that never fades. The wind cut through my jacket like a knife, and the snow fell so heavily I could barely see the front porch. I had forgotten my keys inside, and when I knocked on the door, no one came. At first, I thought she might be asleep, or maybe wearing headphones while watching TV. But after the fifth knock, I started to get uneasy. My wife, Clara, had texted earlier saying she was feeling unwell and wanted to stay in. I had been working late at the hospital, trying to catch up after a long shift. When I finally got home, all I wanted was a warm shower and her smile waiting for me. Instead, I found silence, and the lights dimly glowing from our living room. I called her phone. It rang once before it went to voicemail. I tried again. This time it was switched off. I pressed my forehead against the cold window pane, trying to peek inside. That's when I saw two silhouettes moving. One was unmistakably hers, and the other, a man's. My heart dropped like a stone into freezing water. For a moment, I thought I might be imagining things. Maybe she had a friend over, or maybe her brother stopped by. But then, I saw her reach for his arm and laugh softly. It was the kind of laugh she used to give me, warm, gentle, full of affection. My breath fogged up the glass as I stood there, frozen in disbelief. I knocked again, harder this time. No answer. I could hear faint murmurs from inside, but the sound of the TV suddenly grew louder. She had turned up the volume. My hand started shaking, not just from the cold, but from the betrayal settling into my chest like ice. Minutes turned to hours. I sat on the porch, numb and silent. The snow piled up around me as if the world itself was burying me alive. My phone battery was dying, but I couldn't bring myself to leave. It wasn't just a locked door keeping me out. It was the realization that my home no longer belonged to me. When the lights finally went out, I stood up and walked to my car. The frost had covered the windshield, but I didn't bother clearing it. I drove aimlessly for miles, not caring where I was headed. Every memory of our marriage flashed through my mind. The vows, the promises, the laughter, now poisoned by what I had seen. By morning, I checked into a small roadside motel. My phone buzzed with messages from Clara, all saying the same thing: "Where are you? Why didn't you come home? I can explain." I didn't reply.